So you're thinking about living in Colorado, but you're not exactly sure of its overall vibe or what it's got to offer? Well, today in this video, we're actually going to tour 3 different properties and 3 different price points here in Wheat Ridge. We're about 10 miles west of Denver, Colorado. Actually walking around Crown Hill Park right now. It's got about 10 miles of trails, both paved and dirt, along with this beautiful lake set amongst the Rocky Mountains here. So it's a beautiful winter day. Got lots of people out enjoying the sunshine. It's been snowing the past couple days, so I think everyone's been a little cooped up because once that sun comes out, that snow melts and people get out and enjoy their outdoor activities. So with that, let's get after it right now. My name's Adam. The team and I, we get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you thinking about moving to Colorado, Wheat Ridge, and the surrounding area. Whether it's in 9 days or 90 days, go ahead. Find our contact information in the description below so you can shoot us an email, send us a text, or give us a call. We love to help make your move to the Mile High City a smooth transition. Now, as I mentioned, we're here in Wheat Ridge. And the name actually does come from when there was nothing here. Back in the 1850s, Wheat Ridge was a nice rest stop for folks traveling to California for the gold rush. So from that, the city spawned, and you know, it's relatively new in terms of being incorporated as an actual city, which happened in 1969. Again, it was a rest stop for those traveling, trying to find gold. And because of that, a lot of people just decided to stay here instead of trying to jump over all those mountains. You know, once I could imagine back in the day, horse-drawn carriage, you get this far and you see those mountains and you're like, I think I'm good. We're gonna stop here. So with that said, we're just south of I-70, which is the main interstate going east and west for Colorado. And as I mentioned, we're not far from downtown Denver. There is a light rail system that runs along the highway that'll get you down there. And if you wanted to go west towards the mountains, that'll get you as far as Golden, which is nestled up against those foothills there. Got other videos about Golden, so feel free to check those out if you'd like. Now, Wheat Ridge, there's maybe about 30,000 people. It's a small town. And, you know, it's, how do I say? The Denver metro area is a sprawling area. Everything kind of just bleeds into each other. So just on the other side of Sheridan, you're going to actually be in Denver proper, the city. We're just south of Arvada here, and Lakewood is there, Golden is there, so kind of in the middle, centrally located for everything. Now, as I mentioned, the location of Wheat Ridge is close to Denver, close to Arvada, and a little bit more affordable than both those places. I mean, I was checking the statistics this morning just on what's available in Arvada, and the median list price for homes in Arvada right now is $700,000. Compare that to Wheat Ridge, where the median household that's listed for sale is right under $550,000. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck, but the houses are older. We do have some development going on in little pockets. I did find one that we'll see later today, so stick around for that. And go ahead, let us know if you're enjoying these videos, what we could hit on, any sort of recommendations or feedback you have. We'd love to take that into consideration and make sure we're putting out stuff that is relevant to you. So with that, I'll go ahead and wrap up. We've got a neighborhood just to the south of us here. I can drive up and down some of those streets so you can kind of see the houses right here next to Crown Hill Park, and then we'll head on over to our first property. Alright guys, so we made it to our second property here. Watch out for that mud. As I mentioned before, it's been snowing the past couple days, so everything's melting off, and it's pretty muddy right here. Kind of on a busy street. This is Pierce. You know, major thoroughfare. We got sidewalk on that side, no sidewalk here, which is kind of wild. The house behind me, you can see it's kind of a small house. It's a 1-bed, 1-bath, listed at $469,000. Now, the great part about it is it's fully remodeled inside, so you're not going to have to do anything with the house itself. It's got a carport, kind of a weird setup here. Looks like it's sharing a carport over there. Let's see if we can jump across, make it a little wider. I mean, again, it's 1-bed, 1-bath, so almost 800 square feet. And at that price point, you know, I'm looking for obviously the lowest price per square foot as possible. So this one we're sitting at about $599 a square foot, which is kind of high, especially for a 1-bed, 1-bath. But because it's remodeled and in a great place like Wheat Ridge, it's still a good value in my opinion. As I mentioned, this is Pierce. At the couple blocks up is Thomas Jefferson High School, and right there is 32nd Avenue. As I mentioned before, we're on a grid here in the Denver metro area. So this is 33rd. When you get down to 20th, you can actually shoot on over to Sloan's Lake, and we've got some videos on that too. So aside from the busy street right now, everything else in this house is move-in ready, and you got a decent yard, new fence, vaulted ceilings in there, nice kitchen, nice open space. So I like the aesthetics of the home. I saw that it was on that property, was listed for about 40 days. So price, I think the market's saying the price is too high for what you're getting here. Even though it's a brand new house, it's just small and on a busy road. So those are two things that a lot of people don't want to compromise with. But if you're a first-time home buyer, I mean, finding a 1-bedroom apartment is going to probably cost you as much as it would to own this home, and you're paying rent versus paying yourself. So again, listed at $469 here in Wheat Ridge, not far from Thomas Jefferson, Sloan's Lake. We started off at Crown Hill, maybe about a mile west of us from where we are now. So as I mentioned, this is 33rd. 38th is actually a main road with all your restaurants, all your bars. You got a Safeway, shopping center there, you know, strip mall and all of that, so you can find all your comforts really just a stone's throw away. Major thoroughfare, like I said, is 38th, and you know, there's a 38 bus route which will take you all the way downtown. I just kind of wish this wasn't such a major road, especially without a sidewalk. So I'm gonna scoot on over this way. We'll drive around the neighborhood so you can get an idea of what the other houses look like here in this part of Wheat Ridge, and we'll get after it right now. Alright guys, so we've made it on over to the second property. As I mentioned before, I found a pocket of new builds. There's 14 available units here in this little complex just right off of 38th Avenue there. Some of them are already under contract, and the one that I found is listed at $550,000, just over 1,300 square feet. So the math breaks down to be about $400 a square foot. So as you can tell, they're new, but this is what you get. You're not getting a yard. You're not really getting any open space, and luckily here in Colorado, you're not far from any sort of open space. And I say that, and I get to the end of here, and you know, they put in some turf. Got a picnic bench there, a picnic bench there. So a little spot for Cujo to maybe go to the bathroom at night, but what you're really buying into is the location right off of 38th. You've got the Colorado Plus Brewery, you've got the bowling alley, you've got all kinds of things. You got King Soopers pretty much a stone's throw away. 38th Avenue goes all the way into Denver. Again, these grid system streets, it's really nice. Even though you're in Wheat Ridge, it's pretty easy to get to where you want to go if it's outside of the city that you live, like Wheat Ridge going to Denver. Less than 10 miles east on 38th, and it'll actually spit you out right there at Coors Field where the Rockies play baseball. So very centrally located, very walker friendly here with 38th. I mean, there's a Argentinian restaurant that I've been to before that's really good. That Colorado Plus is nice. They've got an upstairs rooftop deck for summertime. You can even brave it right now if you wanted to. It's, even though it's winter, it's not that cold because that sun is shining. So this unit here that's available is 3-bed, 2-bath. Again, $550,000, but it's brand new. Nice modern amenities, open spaces, good finishes, and a great location here in Wheat Ridge. So as I've mentioned, it's kind of commercial on this street here. It's not really a neighborhood to speak of, but that's okay. I'm gonna drive around and show you exactly what that means, and we'll do that on our way to the next property. Guys, we're here at our third property. I'm gonna try to brave the sun here, but I can't complain. It's keeping me a little bit warm here in the winter months, Colorado. Like I said, third property. It's built in 1956. A lot of these homes, actually all of them, I'm looking up and down the street, they're all brick homes. Looks like that one's been repainted, that one's repainted, but this blonde brick and that red brick was very, very popular in the 50s. This house is huge. It's 3,000 square feet, 4-bed, 3-bath, listed at $675,000. So that price per square foot breaks down to $234 a foot, which is a steal when you're looking at it just in those terms. Now, it's a big house, might not be your first purchase, and if you're a first-time home buyer, especially at this price point, but it's a great neighborhood. We're just off of 46th Avenue. Again, that grid system we're on kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. That last house we're on 38th, you could see, I think I highlighted the Colorado spot, which is like a brew house. We actually just turned right there, so it's at the end of this block, just about, what, 8 blocks down. So in walking distance to 38th, where you can check out some boutiques, some shops, get your hair cut, go to Wheat Ridge Cyclery, grab yourself a beer and enjoy some time off during the holidays. So I like this house because of the size. It could use some of your personal touches, but that doesn't mean it's too much of a project. So at $675,000, kind of on that higher end for Wheat Ridge. I know I mentioned earlier the median price for homes that are listed right now currently is about $550,000. So this is one of the bigger ones that you'll find. We're really close to I-70, so it's an easy jump on there if you need to get up to the mountains or go anywhere else here in the Denver metro area. I mean, you could tell, I mean, just these front yards, got a big lot here. Lots of space in the back as well. Lots of space in the house at 3,000 square feet. So wanted to finish up here, see what you can possibly afford in that $675 price range. It's a great street. I mean, looks like it was trash day. You got your trash bins out, but nice wide streets. You got sidewalks on each side, unlike that first house where it's kind of tough without having a sidewalk on that side of the road. But again, $675,000, 3,000 square feet, 4-bed, 3-bath. And if you're thinking about moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. What I'll do is I'll wrap up here. We'll drive around the neighborhood. Hi guys. So you can see some of the other houses And I think I'll finish up, since I've driven by it twice already, going back and forth to these homes. Might finish up at that Colorado spot, jump inside, get some video of that so you can see what it's all about, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so we're wrapping up our tour of Wheat Ridge today. We saw 3 different properties and 3 different price points. Hopefully something might fit in your budget. And you know, if Wheat Ridge isn't the place for you, there are tons of other cities and suburbs around the Denver metro area. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, heck, even put a comment in below. Let us know if you like what we're putting out. I just came down, as I mentioned, the street to Colorado Plus. It's a brew pub. This is 38th Avenue, so hopefully you get an idea. There's a Irish pub over there. There's another brewery over here. I mean, as I've mentioned before, there's, I think, over 400 breweries in the state of Colorado. So it's not far to find a new one. You can kind of make a game of it. That one's got an upstairs deck there, and you know, that looks fun. It's hitting the sun, so that's always nice on a winter day like this. This one looks kind of dead, but I think I'll pop inside and just give you a glimpse of that there. And you know, hopefully until next time, we'll see you around town.